Alyssa. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. My name is Julia. I am an occupational therapy assistant at Nashville State Community College. Back again to work with you and to go over some of the results and the recommendations that I came up with after our first session. Um, before we dive into this video, I will let you know this video is being recorded just in case my supervisor needed to access it or if I needed to go back and gather some more information. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then just want to reconfirm, do you still have my phone number from the first time?
Can I get that again?
Sure, yeah, just in case we were to disconnect, that way you have it. So
Okay.
that number is 908
Mhm.
455
Mhm.
1588.
Okay. And then, do you need my phone number?
Yes, I will take that just to make sure. If you actually want to read it off, I do have your one from last time just to confirm I have the right one.
Okay. It's 217-720-1349.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're all set to go. So moving forward, like I said, we're just going to go over some of the findings from last time we spoke, and we're just going to dive into the handout that I also emailed you. Did you get a chance to look that over? Were you able to read everything on there?
Yeah, I went through it a little bit.
Okay, good. Yeah, and we'll definitely go over that today, answer all the questions that you have, and we'll kind of go from there.
Okay.
So, first thing I want to start with is everything that I noted from our first time we met that was really great. So, I really like that you're working with a lot of natural light. That's going to, give you a lot less eye strain. It's going to improve your sleep. So, that's really great. I really loved that your area is very clean and organized. That's going to keep your mental health in check, and that's also going to just help with your physical health. You're not going to be tripping on stuff. And then using feet elevation on the recliner chair is awesome because it's going to be really good for your circulation. So those were some great things that you have going on. Keep those habits up. So a couple things that I do want to go over. Just a few things about using a recliner chair. We want to improve the back support, make sure you're not having too much pain. And then just kind of going over, the amount of breaks that you're taking just to make sure you're getting up, moving around, and stretching out. So this is where we can go ahead and pull out that little handout that I gave you, and I'll kind of start going over that.
Okay.
All right, before I begin, any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. So let's start with avoiding the C curve. So basically what the C curve is when you're sitting in a recliner chair, because it's so easy to fall back and slump and relax, a lot of times people will suffer from the C curve in their spine, right? So with using the recliner chair, I know you mentioned you struggle with a little bit of pain sometimes. So to avoid that, I would highly recommend looking into purchasing a lumbar roll, which is going to be a roll that you're going to place behind your lumbar, and that's going to provide you some support. And then I would also recommend getting a firm seat cushion to place underneath you, just to give your entire upper body more support and to make sure your spine is more straight.
Okay.
So those are the things that I would recommend for the chair. Proper study breaks. So since you are working in a recliner for the most part, making sure you're taking breaks every 30 minutes is going to be your best bet. That way we can, once again, get your body standing up straight and make sure the spine is not curved for too long. And then even aside from, your spine and the slouch, we do just want to make sure we're getting up and stretching our body and getting the blood flowing.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'll help with, attention span, and that'll help with a lot. So any questions on those two?
I don't think so. I know that I definitely need to be more mindful of taking breaks and not just powering through. 'Cause sometimes taking a quick break will actually be more refreshing. So
Yeah, absolutely. It'll definitely help to, like you said, refresh your mind and give you that boost of energy that you need getting back into it. So then a couple things about the floors. Your floors and your pathways looked wonderful, super clean. I know that you mentioned you do have a dog, so something that I thought would be great is if you get like a puppy gate to just kind of block off your area from his area, specifically when you're studying. That might help just in case you were to trip over him at night and you can't see him. So something like a puppy gate. And then I noticed you did have a carpet, so in case your carpet might be like flipped up, you could always purchase carpet tape to make sure it stays flat on the ground and to avoid tripping. So
okay.
those are some things that I would recommend for the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
So for an exercise, I really focused this around improving once again just the back and the spine and making sure we're working on keeping the spine straight. So I chose the bird dog exercise. Have you ever heard of this one?
Yeah.
Yes, so this is a pretty popular one. So this is going to, you can use this exercise during your study breaks to help alleviate back pain and stretch the back out. So
Okay.
what I'll do is I'll show you how to do it, and then we can do it together, and then I'll have you do it on your own.
Okay.
So I am going to relocate over here. You're going to see my dog for a quick minute. He's on the couch. Okay. So we're going to use this couch and let me know if you have any trouble seeing me, okay? So can
Okay.
you see me from here?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're going to want to do for the bird dog is you're going to want to place your hands and your knees down, making sure that your wrists are below your shoulders and your knees are below your hips. And then we are going to extend our right hand and our left leg. And
Okay.
go back down, and you'll do the same just with the opposites. While you're
Okay.
doing this, try to keep your head pointed down. We don't want to strain the neck. So just keep the head pointed down and make sure to keep the spine straight, and you'll feel that back stretch out.
Okay.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and give this a try.
Okay. See if I can get it into a position. You can see me.
Perfect. Okay. Yep. That's great. And then on the count of 3, we can try it together. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Whoop. Good. And then we'll do another one. And something you want to
doing the wrong.
Oh yeah, so you want to make sure you're doing opposite hand and opposite leg. Yeah, it looked like you were doing that.
Okay.
Yep. Good. Good. Yeah, looks like you got it down. So
Awesome.
definitely with those, you're gonna want to work on the balance. I still struggle with it. It's easy to kind of wobble, but you'll get the hang of it the more you do it. And I would say doing like 10 to 15 of those and working your way up as you go is going to be great for your back. So
awesome.
So that's the bird dog. We can definitely start with that one, and if we continue to work together, we can come up with some other movements. But let's start with that. Okay. So before I wrap up this session, I do just want to go over a couple other things on the handout. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about advocating. So if you ever find yourself in the workplace, at school, and you're feeling like you really want to advocate more just for your work environment, I highly recommend starting by going to faculty and staff, advisors, and something like, better quality chairs, maybe walking pads that you can use while you're at your desk. Those are really great ways to work on posture and just to get movement going in the workplace. So, that's what I would say as far as advocating.
Okay.
Any questions that you have about the handout?
I don't think so. This was really helpful, and I will definitely be implementing some of these suggestions.
Good, good. I'm so happy to hear that. All right, so just a couple safety precautions to keep in mind, specifically with the bird dog. Balance, of course, making sure that you're keeping your back straight while you're doing that, and then also keeping the head face down. That way, we're not straining the neck.
Okay.
All right, so as of now, that's all I have for you.
Okay.
I really hope that you're able to use this handout and it's able to improve your study space. Before I end this session with you, or did you have any comments or anything you wanted to add in?
I don't think so. If I have any questions, is there a way for me to contact you?
Yes, absolutely. Email is going to be the best way to ask questions. I'm always available at the work email during work hours, Monday through Friday. So don't hesitate to reach out and I'll answer you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I will definitely reach out if I have any questions.
All right. Well, it was great working with you today, and I will let you go for now.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Take care.
You too.